Welcome everybody to the Ram Podcast. My name is Rich.
Let James go this time.
Oh, don't.
I haven't come up with one this week.
Just James.
My name is Rich.
Mark.
Just James.
Just James. There we go.
There you go.
And so this is our first podcast back for after a while, and we're going to go through our predictions for the Elimination Chamber 2026. So, how is everybody feeling about the event?
Yeah, I think it could be potentially good. There's only 4 matches, but they are 2 big Elimination Chamber matches, so we'll see what happens.
That is true. That is very, very true. Okay, then, without further ado, I've basically kicked off with going through the Women's Chamber match. Now, at the moment, both Elimination Chamber matches, men's and women's, are incomplete. So we don't actually know what a complete set of it is, but we can still speculate because there's only 1 position left in each chamber. And if I'm going to be completely honest, neither one of them really changed the result for me, to be quite honest. Okay. But anyway, in the Women's Chamber match, we currently have Asuka, Alexa Bliss, Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, and Kiana James.
I just had a thought. I think it might be Raquel Rodriguez that goes in.
Okay.
And then...
You're going to have her win as well.
And then she wins.
Okay.
And then that sets up... Because all the chamber is, unfortunately, at the moment, these chambers, because they haven't put the title on the line, which is really disappointing because I quite like the chamber with the title on the line, is to set up Mania matches.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be Liv, Stephanie Vaquer, Raquel Rodriguez, triple threat, or Tiffany Stratton's going to win, and it'd be Tiffany and... who is it? Jade Cargill. They're the 2 options in my eyes.
Yeah. Honestly, writing this down, I cannot look anywhere else but Tiffany Stratton winning this. I'm almost certain. I think a good thing to take from this is I think it'd be really cool if the final 2 were Tiffany Stratton and Kiana James, because I think it'd be really good to give her the push, because none of these other wrestlers really need any pushing at all. They're legitimate, renowned top tier wrestlers, whereas Kiana James is coming on the rise. I was really impressed with her performance during the Royal Rumble. I was like, okay, so she's someone to look out for. So I think that'd be really cool. But honestly, I agree with you completely, James. I just see Tiffany versus Jade at Mania, and I'm like, I think Tiffany's taking it.
I just think that's so predictable. And
basically,
like it.
The thing is, they've put the belt on Tiffany in almost they put the belt on Jade in almost like Tiffany's getting really stale, and then realised that was actually probably the wrong decision. And then move it back to her.
Jade's had one defense.
Yeah,
one defense in 100 days, which is ridiculous because. Was it? I think it was against Jordana Grace, and it wasn't really too much. It was never going to look like it went the other way. It was going to potentially go the other way. I did like the Kiana James surprise entrance into this, considering the match was Charlotte Flair, Kiana James.
I thought that was great. I was like, because when I was watching the match.
And then there was nice steal.
Actually not coming back for this then.
She's going to come in at number 30 on this.
Elimination Chamber with 20 wrestlers. I'd watch that.
She's going to take out somebody from the match and then enter. I don't know. I had Tiffany Stratton to win this as well, based on the people that are in it.
Yeah.
I mean, when they had the qualifying match, with Charlotte Flair and Kiana James and somebody else, because I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest, because I just thought Charlotte's going in, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then Kiana James won. I was like, wicked. I was like, because please stop going with your same safe wrestlers, because I know you're going to put them on the show because these are the wrestlers that are going to sell the tickets. And at the end of the day, that is the more important thing. Sell tickets over entertainment. It doesn't really work the other way around. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be a fun match. I'm just trying to think, like, okay, instead of just looking at the actual result, what stuff's gonna go on in the match? What's gonna be actually entertaining?
Well, if Io's in there,
Yeah,
which is potential, it'll be Rhea Io at some point.
yeah.
They've got also yeah, what's her name?
Is any of the tag teams in
Asuka.
there at the minute?
No, the only potential would be
Mm,
Because
because
Charlotte
it would have been
is
it would have been Charlotte Alexa, wouldn't it? But it
yeah,
wasn't. And
I
then
think Julia's not in
yeah,
it.
no, Julia didn't get qualified either.
yeah.
But
It'd be cool if you started the match with Io. I was about to say Io and Asuka, but I thought Io and Rio. Rio, that's what they're called, isn't it? Io and Rhea would be a good start because they're like, well,
the problem with doing that is you're repeating what happened at Rumble,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then you've done that again. But the Rumble slightly, obviously, for however many people, it's slightly different. But it's you just sort of do they hang around from however long until someone else enters, and then
One thing we might be overlooking is last year, Bianca was kind of like in a tag team.
Yeah.
And she ended up winning the chamber.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Rhea Ripley could still win this and go on to face Jade Cargill, and that would be a match.
But Naomi was out last year, wasn't she? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what led Bianca to be into the yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
Rhea's a good shout.
I'm not saying that's my prediction. I'm just saying that maybe we're overlooking tag team participants because Rhea Ripley is a beast.
I think they've got a good thing going on in the tag team division. The women's tag team division at the moment is really strong.
It's good. I've got another idea for the
disrupt that. To be honest, Tiffany Stratton and Jade at Mania, sure, it makes sense. Am I excited for it? Not particularly. But then again, we've still got a lot of build. I mean, it's still like nearly 2 months away, so we've got a long time to build this up. But Jade Cargill has been a pretty wonderful invisible champion at the moment because I'm like, to a point where I almost forgot about that belt. And I'm like, it's not her Jade's fault. She's not booked. She's not booked. So I'm like, okay. But I thought it was a bit weird. But yeah, I think we all agree that Tiffany's taking it. Am I right in thinking that?
Yeah, we're all in agreement, I think.
I think James says if Raquel Rodriguez comes in, then she's winning.
Yeah.
I would like that, yeah. Be happy with that. And then there's another like absolute beast sort of like she is huge in comparison to the others and just walking into the chamber, slapping silly and then winning.
Yeah. I think I guess there's not much else to say on this match. I don't think these predictions are going to take that long, if I'm completely honest. Okay, in no particular order, the next match is CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship match. Who have you guys got and why?
My head says one thing, my heart says another. It's going to be Punk that wins.
Of course it is.
Head's Punk. I'd like Finn to win though.
Yeah.
I think if you want to take complete unpredictability, like when you watched as a kid and you didn't know what was going to happen because you didn't see the business side of wrestling.
Correct. And
things happened, and then you were like, "Wow, yes!" Like having Finn win this would bring that, and then that could lead to a triple threat. Like it doesn't have to be that CM Punk is out of Mania because you wouldn't take him out of Mania. He's also in Chicago, so he's going to definitely win. But putting the belt on Finn, I just think Finn. Roman Reigns, that would be a good match.
It would.
I think, I agree.
At Mania, it's not happening.
I know, which is the business side of everything, isn't it? That's what.
Yeah. I think we're going to start to see the Finn versus Dom angle coming in now.
Yeah. I'm more interested in. I think this match is definitely more about Finn Balor than it is the actual result. I think this match is gonna work as some kind of catalyst to, like I said, because this whole event is prepping for Mania, and it's not always about the result. So something like Dom comes out to try and help Finn in some kind of way, and he just balls it up, and that causes that conflict, you know. Or maybe Dom just goes straight for the double cross. Like he pretends to help him and then gives him the low blow, and then CM Punk, just picks up the win. Or something like that was the case. So I think that's the whole reason this match is existing, is because CM Punk's match is set in stone at Mania. It's the only match that's set in stone at Mania. And obviously he's not winning this, because Roman versus Punk at Mania for no title at all is just not that interesting in my opinion. There's no leverage. There's nothing on the line. It's just like, who wins? Who cares? They're both on the poster. They both can't get any higher. It's like, so what? To be quite honest. But yeah, so I'll be interested. That's what I think. So I think this is going to set up. Did I put Finn versus Dom, or did I change my mind? No, I put Finn versus Dom for the Intercontinental. There's more story.
Yeah, I think so.
It affects more characters. Where does JD McDonough lie? Does he stick with Finn Balor, or does he stay with the Judgment Day? Does the Judgment Day become a whole new thing because Liv Morgan takes the title and she runs it? Like, it just sort of opens up more doors. But yeah, result-wise, of course, CM Punk's winning this. I think anyone who thinks that he isn't is completely deluded.
Yeah. Yeah. I
think. I love a thought to be wrong now.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah. But also, I'd be like, guys, I don't get what you're doing. Like, I love being surprised. I like the puzzled element, but also, like, really, like.
I do think this WrestleMania is the time to call the end of the day on the Judgment Day.
Yeah,
I think it's time. If you're gonna do Dom versus Finn, and then you could do Raquel versus Liv, and that splits the women and the men of the Judgment Day up in terms of your main ones, and then you've got like JD and Roxanne that just do their own thing. It's been around. It's done its time. I think it's still quite interesting, but that's just because of who you got in it.
Yeah,
you've got to eventually move on forward. Dom needs to have a bit more of a push. Like, he's still, I think. But yeah. We'll just see what happens. I don't mind the Judgment Day being around, because I'm like, I don't know what I would do with these wrestlers if they won. To be quite honest, so I'm like, sure. Until you've actually got a clear path of what you're going to do with them, then sure, just keep them in the Judgment Day. To me, it doesn't bother me. I don't really have much of an opinion. I'm like, sure, you got something to do. You've got like your own little allegiance. Okay, cool. But yeah, I think that's Dom versus Finn. Because I know we talked about Dominic versus Ray. I personally don't care about that angle anymore. We know he hates his dad. They've had a match. Sure.
If they really wanted Finn Balor to be in that title picture, then he could have won the Rumble, and built a story that way. Whereas they left him out the Rumble, because they don't plan him being in that main event picture right now. I don't think.
No. Yeah.
Because Roman Reigns could have challenged Punk anyway.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to win a Rumble to do that. Other people do need to win Rumbles to get pushes.
But it is like I said, it's going into the business side. It's taking a big risk. It's like, are people going to buy a ticket to Mania to see Finn Balor? And it's like, no, because you haven't got enough time. You haven't prepped the guy enough. You haven't built to be that guy. He's literally gone, oh, by the way, I'm going to have a crack at the World Heavyweight Championship. It's just like, oh, okay, cool. But most audiences don't really care about Finn Balor. But I do like the fact that they brought back his old music, because his old music is way too kick-ass to ignore. And it's distinctive. Like, when you hear it, you're like, it gets the arena roaring. Nobody else's music sounds like it. It's perfect. So, but I understand why he had his kind of sort of crappy trap beat sort of version, because he wanted to, he wanted people to not like it, because he wanted to be a disgusting heel. But now he's kind of got that internal conflict. Like I said, I look at this like very narrative based, like what is interesting, because we know these guys can deliver the wrestling, but it's the story behind it and the story they tell in the ring that makes wrestling and UFC.
Do you think there's potential for him to bring back the Demon? Because
not
at Chamber, but at Mania.
Yeah.
If you can work the story right because that's what people would like. If you do the Dom match, but if you do Dom versus the Demon Finn Balor rather than Dom versus Finn, do you play it that way? Like,
there's got to be reason
to
for
this
it,
internal conflict, as you were saying, and this internal conflict is what brings the Demon out.
It could be, yeah. It could be like, switch to Demon like during the match kind of thing. But to me, I was like, I don't think he needs it. I thought the Demon thing was just basically a gimmick to get him noticed on the map. And it worked. Like, that's what made him special in NXT. I think the idea of him doing the Demon and crawling into the ring now might look a little bit too silly. But because he's got a long-standing career, but I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I'm more interested in the story. I'll just be curious to see how the crowd reacts to it. Like, do they want Dom to win, or do they want Finn to? I'll be very interested to see where the crowd goes. But they're more than capable of having a really good match, because Finn Balor is excellent. I love Finn.
So we're all definitely Punk.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, the result was Punk, but it's the build. It's the content that I'm interested in. So, how does Finn get screwed over? If Punk just wins clean, I think that's a missed opportunity. To be quite honest, like, you've got a story to tell here. It's not about Punk. Punk is in Chicago. He's good. He's absolutely fine. All he has to do is turn up, look sweaty, and wave to the crowd. Okay, so moving on to the third match, like I said, in no particular order, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship, the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I don't think I really need to mention that part. So the floor is yours, guys. Who have you got? Why? Tell me stuff.
Okay.
Go for it.
I feel like AJ Lee's won too much so far, and this feud doesn't end at Elimination Chamber. I'm going with Becky Lynch to hold on to the title somehow.
In Chicago?
It would get them booing.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if CM Punk's winning, you're gonna have all the faces win that night, and someone's got to lose. It's got to be a
disruption, hasn't there?
Yeah, and I think AJ Lee could lose in some way.
Yeah,
but it could set up their Mania match for her to win there.
Yeah,
so she loses, but not clean.
Yeah,
of course. I mean, do you know what's funny? Actually, I didn't even write down Becky and AJ in my Mania prediction list. I totally forgot. I mean, because it's in Chicago, I thought maybe AJ Lee's going to win, but I feel like there should be some kind of disruption on this one. So I'm personally, I'm going to go with Becky Lynch to retain on this one.
I swayed you.
Yeah,
I've not done well in the predictions so far, Rich.
Sorry?
Just want to point that out, that I've not done well in the predictions. So maybe don't.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that you are right. This match is going to happen at Mania again. I don't know how much I care. I probably care less considering their promo on Raw or SmackDown they did was honestly very special. That was as in, like, it was one of the worst promos I've ever seen, where Becky Lynch was doing this really over-the-top, maniacal, obsessive kind of unhinged rant, and I was just like, it just came across like, huh? So I was like, I don't know how much I care about this, but sure.
I think AJ wins this.
Okay. Yeah.
And I then think that it could be the end of this feud, which is probably wrong because it's so close to Mania. I can't really end the feud a month before Mania and start a new one. So probably, but you could go AJ wins, and then you do the whole Maxine Dupree, Natty, Fatal 4-Way at Mania, and you have 2 faces and 2 heels that pay each other.
Yeah.
And that puts Maxine Dupree back in the Intercontinental picture, and AJ would be like, "Oh, I'll give you the chance at Mania," and then Natty'd be like, "Because I pinned Maxine, so I should be in that match." And then Becky would be like, "Well, I'm Becky Lynch, and I'm the best, and Sports Illustrated say I'm the best, so I'm going to be in that match."
Impressions are always welcome.
Yeah.
So
I think we're naturally doing our WrestleMania predictions video at the same time.
yes,
Yeah.
I mean, at the moment, it's just. I think when we get to that, I feel confident that these matches are happening. So I guess it is a prediction, because I was just kind of going, "Oh, this is how I see the card at the moment." I could be massively wrong.
I've got loads of matches, so we could still do an extra video.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I'm battling with this one in my head. I guess that's kind of a good thing.
Go with what you originally, or what you're good
What
is.
I originally thought, because I'm just thinking, okay, so if Becky loses, then I'm just trying to picture how it comes out. She comes out demanding a rematch, conspiracy, paranoia, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the route she's going down. And AJ just kind of does the kind of like, no, kind of thing. But then I'm like, so how do you do this? Are they going to do like another few, like have a match like on Raw and SmackDown to be like, okay, the winner of this match in a fatal 4-way triple threat gets a shot at the Intercontinental? They'll probably will do that, because how else are you going to decide? Do you have Becky win that to have win it back at Mania? I don't know, to be honest.
You put Becky on. You put this bout on Becky to make the bout a bit more established, don't you? I suppose, and she was been in this since Mania last year.
Yeah.
When she tagged with Lyra and then betrayed Lyra, so she's been involved in the Intercontinental for about a year now. Can you move her forward? Is Mania the last? Okay, we're gonna put you back in the main event scene, or we're going to put you in the tag scene and we'll move you around a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe. And so she's involved in this event somehow at Mania. Is she going in as champion, or is she going in as challenger?
Yeah.
That's all this match comes down to, isn't it?
I mean,
I'm still not 100% sold on AJ Lee at the minute. I feel like there's something missing there, whether it's ring rust or where she's still got to do some work on her promos or something. I'm just not connecting completely. Whereas with Becky, like, she can do like anything and it just works.
Yeah, she's a more interesting character, isn't she?
I feel like putting the IC title on her this month might be a risk. Whereas if they build it more to Mania, she might get more into the role. She hasn't been here. Like, she did like the tag match, then she went away. Then she did the War Games, then she went away. Then she did a couple of promos, then she'll do this match, then she'll go away. It just feels a bit...
All right.
I just can't see it.
But it's AJ Lee's
why would they do it at Elimination Chamber? Just because it's in Chicago?
And it's her first singles match since she came back.
Yeah.
This is the only match I'm torn on.
We'll find out on Saturday.
I'll stick with Becky Lynch. So what? I want to go with Becky. Even though I've been very confident it's been AJ Lee all this time. I'm now trying to think, actually, taking the belt off Becky just to wait for her to win it back at Mania doesn't really interest me that much. And then maybe, because AJ Becky, I'll be honest, I'm very surprised this match is happening at the Chamber. If I'm completely honest, when they announced it, I was like, "Oh, really?" Really? I was like, "Okay."
It's the Chicago, isn't it? That's all. The reason it's only happening is down to Chicago.
Good old hubby is there, so why not?
Marvelous Mark has convinced you, Rich, to go the other way.
Yeah, you definitely have swayed me. And if it's not Becky Lynch, I will come around your house and bury you alive. It's okay. It's only wrestling. So yeah, I'll stick with Becky because I think that would be marginally more interesting. I don't know. I just think I know it's a Mania match, but I was like, I think a Mania match would be Becky Lynch versus Soul Rucker for the Intercontinental. I'd be more interested in that.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think that'd be class.
Put her on the main roster, please. Stop wasting your time. Okay, well, I guess there's not much more to say on that one then. So moving on to the main event, which I'm guessing is going to be the men's chamber match. And we have Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Trick Willie Pop, Javon Evans, and either Bronson Reed, Jey Uso, or El Grande Americano.
I'd love it if he would.
The original
that
one.
triple threat is a waste of time.
It's the Chad Gable one, isn't it? The
And by the
original
time
one.
people watch this,
You know
there will
what?
already be a result for that match.
I'm going to say this now. Now that Chad Gable has come back as El Grande, I've fallen back in love with the character of El Grande Americano. There is just something. He's just got that right take the piss factor. I'm just like, only he can do nothing against Ludwig Kaiser.
I prefer Ludwig's one.
Yeah, let's talk about that in the next video.
That's for me, but okay.
That's the Mania predictions video. Come on.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that is definitely amazing. Jay's going to be in it, which is unfortunate.
No, I think Bronson Reed should be in this.
He's going to do the mid-ring yeet.
You can't get anyone stood up other than Jay on the pod yeeting.
He can do it in the pod.
He's done Rumble. He's done every other event. War Games. He was doing it. You got to do the yeet mid-match, Mark.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay,
that's it. Doesn't make any sense that Jey Uso would be there. They're Raw Tag Team Champions. The Usos are doing great as the Raw Tag Team Champions because they make the belts feel like a threat. And I'm like, they are literally one of the best tag teams that have ever happened in WWE.
But they still consider him to be the tag champions, but also a singles.
Yeah, which is
his music is still. Yeah, his music is still. It's just me, Oos, not Jimmy.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking it is funny. It's just me and Jimmy. It's kind of funny because I'm like, oh, poor Jimmy. I think he should.
Jimmy then did
for a while, but I don't know.
Jimmy did the promo and he was like, "Oh, I want you to go for this." I do feel for. I don't know. A part of me feels for Jey. So I think I said this on the Rumble. Is he the one that's saying, "I want to go back and do this or this," or is this being like, "Oh, creative"? And like, we got to get the kids involved.
It
We've got to eat in.
Yeah.
And he's there like, "Oh, fucking hell, here I go again. It's me." And even he's fed up with it at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So he's winning the chamber.
They know what Jey Uso is. They know that he kind of sucks ass as a solo, but his personality is bigger than his talent. I know that sounds really harsh, but I just think that's what it is. People like to yeet. They like his music. They like him, and then he starts wrestling, and they're like, okay, just wrap it up.
Well, you check Hollywood Hogan out, you know.
Yeah,
he did like 3 moves, but he had the crowd going, and it was his personality more than anything.
Exactly, and honestly, you can get away with that. You don't have to be a good wrestler to be a very popular one. You can just have that charisma, and Jey Uso has definitely got that. You know, everyone likes him. I like Jey Uso. I just don't really find his matches particularly entertaining.
Yeah, you know who I forgot was even. Yeah. You know who I forgot was even in this match?
Who?
Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in it.
Oh, he's my winner.
Is he?
Do you know what? It's very interesting that you say that.
Because I think it sets up the Mania matches. Because so you're going down the Drew route. So Drew, because the Rumble went for Punk, the World Heavyweight Championship, then this is going to be for the WWE Championship. So it's going to be a SmackDown person, and it's going to be Randy, because I think Cody Drew is drawn out, and if you're going to keep doing it again, it's boring.
Yeah.
So why not give Randy his 15?
I actually was thinking about this. I was like, Randy Orton would actually make a really good champion right now because he's never been more popular. Like, people are singing his entrance themes. He's literally getting so many reactions, and yeah, he's also got the legacy sort of angle. Like he's what's he currently on? 14 or
14
something?
at the minute.
14,
Yeah, 14. So he's like, yeah, he's in contention for possibly breaking Cena's record, even though he won't. There is that. I honestly just kept staring at Cody Rhodes, and I was like, they've put a lot of work into this angle, but I don't really see a very big payoff from it. I'm a bit confused because do I want to see Drew lift the belt at Mania? Yeah, I do, because I'd like him to hold the belt longer. Do I see Cody winning it back? Yeah, because business-wise, it's Cody Rhodes, but wrestling-wise, I'm not invested. So
Cody has to be on this Mania card. That's the thing. And they annoyingly, and I don't think this ever used to happen, but now it does with the Unreal stuff. They've said the words, "You are the face of this company."
Yeah, it really is.
So that means you have to put now you have actually said that as the creative. You now have to follow through with that and be like, "You've got to be on." But who does he then face if he's not facing the champion? But then he's done Drew. They've done it before, so it's like, what?
You've got to be in the main event, or at least the biggest other main event that they've got.
Yeah.
Like on the card, so underneath the main event, you know.
Why not? Why not have Drew in the chamber? Why not have Drew in the chamber and then you could do something with that? But they didn't. They've completely blanked having any title chamber matches. Don't get it. I don't get that.
Yeah. So I do want to go for Randy Orton, but I don't think so. I think Cody Rhodes is going to win this because they want to try and make the match believable of who's going to win it. Now you could pull a swerve and have Trick Williams win it, but even if
I wouldn't mind that.
Oh no, I'm all up for new blood. I mean, Trick Williams is already in that kind of area, like because he's massive. Like people are, like I said, "Ooh, there's Trick." Like the moment he walked in, people took the NXT chance and started doing it on the main roster. Javon Evans is there for the high flying spot. So when he had the triple threat qualifier with Gunther, I'd be like, I was like, Javon Evans would be the best person to put in that match because it's like how can I put it? It's like
a kid's playground. Yeah.
There you go. It's like a playground for him. So basically, he's there for a spot. Maybe he hangs off the top of the elimination and does something with that. Maybe turns into a moonsault or something. But absolutely, Javon Williams is not winning it. He's not in the main title competition yet. But I would definitely put him around in the Continental, obviously US Championship. I think that'd be really good for him. But he will climb the ladder, Javon Evans. I'm sure he will.
Who else? Oh, LA Knight's in this. Have you? I don't know how much.
No. I'm just going to go with Cody Rhodes. I know it's predictable, but it's between Cody and Randy.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking, all right, do you know what? It could be Randy because currently, if Randy doesn't win, I don't know what you're going to do with him at Mania. Whereas Cody doesn't win, I still know what he's going to do at Mania because he's got two feuds going on at once. He's got Drew and Jacob Fatu. So you could make that a triple threat, or you could just have Cody versus Jacob and have Jacob win. So it sort of elevates him a bit more because Cody doesn't need the elevation. He's the top guy as of now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've talked myself into a different decision.
This is the one match and the whole WWE title picture, and we'll go into it in the next video. That I'm really struggling with.
Yeah, because the Roman Reigns CM Punk match is more popular. This is the first time the World Heavyweight Championship has overthrown the undisputed WWE.
I've got to pick a winner, and I'm going to, at this point, go with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I'm going with Cody. I'd like it to be Randy, but I just don't see it.
Yeah. I'm going Randy. I'm
yeah. Take one for the team. Those are predictions for Elimination Chamber taking place this Saturday. So hopefully it's a fun event. I would like to say it would have been a very predictable event, but as we've been talking about it, I've changed my mind on half the event.
That's what we're here for.
Anyway, thank you very much for joining. Mwah. See you all soon.
Ciao.
Okay.